Hello and welcome back to another broadcast. Tonight I'm joined by Henry Knowles. Henry, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Good to be back. My first game back since winter break. Not yours, but
And tonight USN Tigers playing the FRA Panthers. USN JV lost 21 to 24 against FRA in the JV game.
yeah.
And now the starting lineups for both teams. Elisa Davis, freshman, number 2. Another freshman, number 3, Ava Zenner. Another freshman, number 5, Ella Johnson. Another freshman, Ella Gadsey. And then number 21, Millie Pardue, sophomore.
It's like a complete team of freshmen and sophomores plus one senior.
Sophomore.
One senior.
Oh, yeah. Really young team from the Panthers tonight. Young starting lineup.
Yeah.
Point guard, number 5, senior Uma Peters. Sophomore, number 10, Louisa Nordberg. Senior, number 20, Margaret McKay. Sophomore, Henry, I believe that's Aria Little's first start of the season.
Believe so too. At least at home.
Elizabeth Crane rounding out the starting 5. Another sophomore. Head coach, Carson Olson.
Put up the first name there.
Oh, yeah. To my surprise, his first name is not Coach. Henry, FRA has been a district rival for USN for the past couple of years, ever since USN moved into the southern district of the middle region.
Yeah, I mean, in these district matchups when you're playing at home, always important to try and pick up a win whenever possible.
Davis and McKay taking the tip. And the tip. Tigers win it. Elizabeth Crane immediately goes and takes it right hand. 2-0 lead, Tigers.
Nice and quick there.
Zinner over to Davis. Left hand by Gadsey, no good. Crane comes down with it.
I think USN lucky to get away with one there. That was really good ball movement by the Panthers.
Crane at the logo. Gets a screen from Little. Has some trouble with it. She finds Little, gonna take a 3. Her shot blocked by Pardue. Johnson to Zenner. To Davis. Johnson thought about a 3, doesn't take it.
FRA playing a really slow offense here. Really taking a look at what kind of passes they can make, not taking the first choice.
Davis. Over to Pardue. To Gadsey. Pass was tipped, but Davis finds it. Out to Johnson with a step back
Ooh.
3, good.
I thought I was watching Lonzo Ball for a second. That's kind of what that shot form reminded me of.
Oh, yeah. Crane trying to dribble through the press. Unable to. And sorry,
Good
she's
push.
fouled. Gadsey called for a hold.
You know what I always say, if you're being double teamed, it always means there's somebody open.
Peters into Nordberg. Finds Crane. Her pass tipped out of bounds by Gadsey. Crane gonna throw it out of bounds off of Gadsby. Henry at the last home game. Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, looks like it hit Crane before it hit the ground, so
Wow.
Panthers ball.
Don't think I saw that, but
It's unfortunate, but it happens. Smart move, either way.
Gadsby bounce pass to Davis. She's going to take a jumper at the free throw line, and it's good.
FRA is still in this press. It's like
Crane
one pass.
finds McKay. Over to Norberg. Pass tipped out of bounds. Tigers ball.
One pass, all it took to break the press that time. So better than last time.
Crane on the inbound. Finds Norberg. Out to McKay. Finds Little. McKay gonna drive. Stolen. Johnson behind the back. Stolen by McKay. Jump ball. Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be
What
a
was the
foul.
call, Henry?
Foul on FRA. It's gonna be
On
on Purdue.
Purdue. Peters to Norberg. To Crane. Pass tipped out of bounds. Oh, not out of bounds. Crane. Norberg gonna take a long two. It's good. Foot was on the line there. Gadsby can take a three. No good. Pardue comes down with it. Gadsby on the putback. No good. Norberg comes down with the rebound. Crane. Bounce pass to Little. Her layup. No good. Pardue comes down with it. To Zinner. Going through. Euro step. And she's fouled in the process.
Shot good. Go to the line for one shot. I'd say the press by FRA is a bit of an interesting strategy considering they only have 3 players on the bench. We'll see if their the extra work they're putting them on defense will affect their energy later in the game.
Definitely. Some of the FRA players already looking a little tired. Tessa Chomsky checks into the game for Ari Little. Tigers able to break the press. Norberg finds Crane. Bounces to Peters in the corner. Her three, no good off the rim. Zinner in transition. Bounce pass to Davis. Right hand off the glass, good. Peters to Norberg. Her pass deflected. Out of bounds. Tigers ball. Henry, one thing we saw last game, Tigers really struggled with the 5-second violation.
Yeah.
What do you think they changed tonight going into this game?
Yeah, I mean, just maybe getting those plays set up quicker. And I think you already saw Crane try and throw it off the legs of the inbound defender. Maybe that's a strategy Coach O talked about.
Zinner into Johnson, right hand off the glass, good.
That's a bit of a baseball pass, Andrew.
Really unloaded on that.
Yeah.
Crane, right hand through contact, no good, but goes to the line, 2 shots. And Henry, on the last play there, I thought I saw a little contact on Tigers' last possession, but make-up call there.
I think Crane is seeming a lot more confident in these opening minutes, dribbling the ball a lot more, and she's getting to the rim, which is always positive.
Maddox checks in for the Panthers as Crane's first is no good. Crane's second is good. Panthers gonna take it up quick.
I think it's really interesting how you see FRA kind of dictating the pace of their offensive possessions, taking it fast, slow. Maybe that change of pace will really mess up the Tigers.
Johnson with the lob pass there.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Wow. Chomsky called for travel. Panthers on the inbound, stolen by Peters. Crane Bounce to Peters. Over to McKay. Back to Peters. Left hand. Her dribble stolen. Lob all the way across the court to Johnson. Her layup's good. Oh, whoa. No foul call there after Crane was shoved. Coach Olson going to call a timeout.
Yeah, 30-second timeout.
First 5 minutes of play, Henry. What do you see?
Yeah, I think Tigers really have been a good team, missing a couple shots maybe we should be making, but the good thing about that is you can always make those shots in the future, and I don't think our offensive ball movement or anything has really been a problem. I think FRA, from what I've seen, looks like a phenomenally coached team. You see a lot of backdoor cuts, getting really open right underneath the basket, and I think that's something the Tigers really need to stop if they want to stay in this game.
A lot of off-ball movement by the Panthers.
Definitely.
And on that last possession, Crane hit the floor hard, and I'm sure that's why Coach Olson called the timeout there, especially after the no call.
Yeah.
Chomsky inbounding it right in front of us. She finds Nordberg. And Maddox got the steal, but unable to keep it in bounds.
I think the Tigers really need to give some more help when these Tigers are in the one-on-one offensive battles on the other side of the floor.
Oh, big block by Chomsky there, and called out of bounds on Nordberg.
Really good block, though. Very nonchalant.
And Johnson's corner three is good, and she comes right back. Or Zenner comes back with the steal. Davis, stolen. Oh. Dawkins called for a foul there.
I will say, I think that three-point shot is really just a kind of a shot attempt the Tigers cannot afford to give to FRA.
Yeah, able to take a quick corner three and then get the steal on the inbound.
Completely unguarded.
Davis, no good on her layup. Peters, over to McKay. Trying to break the press, finds Peters. Stolen by Zenner. She's gonna drive right hand, no good. Maddox comes down with it. Over to Zenner, to Maddox. Wow, a lot of really good ball movement from the Panthers. Johnson, crossover, long two is good. Oh, they called for a three. Wow. Thought I saw a foot on the line there.
Coach O saw that too.
Chomsky finds Dawkins. Bounce to McKay. Gonna drive, goes through a lot of contact, and it's good on the right hand layup.
Great finish by McKay.
Johnson bounce to Maddox. Zenner's three, no good off the glass. Dawkins gonna take it up for the Tigers. Dawkins to Nordberg. Into Dawkins. Chomsky gonna pull a three, no good off the glass. Dawkins tries to come down with the offensive rebound, unable to. As Crane checks into the game for Nordberg.
Bit of confusion here.
And what's going on?
I don't think anybody knows.
Real quiet. Crane on the inbound. Finds Dawkins. Over to Chomsky. Bounce to Crane. She's going to drive. Kicks it out to Dawkins. Finds Chomsky. Thought about a three. Doesn't. Kicks it to Dawkins. Bounce to Crane, but it's stolen by Kelly. Zinner. Zinner going to slow it down. She kicks it to Beasley. Back out to Zinner. As Purdue has some trouble with it. But Zinner's gonna, good crossover. Kicks it back out and.
Oh. It's a harsh call from the ref.
What's the call?
Call on the floor before the pass, so 3 won't count. So it's going to be FRA ball under the basket, I believe. Maybe some debate on whether it was a block or a charge. I think me and Andrew are unsure how sometimes how loud we talk. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when people start looking at us.
And when the FRA parent section is right next to us.
Yeah.
Don't wanna ruffle too many feathers.
What is happening, Henry?
All right.
No basket.
No basket. Still unsure whose ball it will be.
So the basket's not good, for sure. Henry, does anybody know the call?
Now we got the third ref coming in.
Okay. Tigers' parents are cheering, so.
It's our ball, ain't it?
Wow.
Ain't that our ball? There we go. Tigers ball.
I think I might
Charge.
need an explanation on this call.
Yeah. Get the rules expert in here.
I think we will have the rules specialist in just a second. Zinner over to Pardue. Her too good. Chomsky and Peters just going to dribble it out.
Wow.
That ends the first. A lot of confusion there.
Yeah.
Panthers 21, Tigers 7. Henry, what do you want to see from the Tigers to stop this really quick Panthers offense?
Yeah. I mean, Tigers been playing in the 2-3 zone all game pretty much. I think I'd like to see a switch to man. FRA definitely a team not afraid to shoot the three and very efficient when shooting the three this far. Maybe just switch to man, force them to play a little more physically, block the passing lanes, stuff like that.
Tigers, a lot of confusion on that last possession, unable to get a shot off. Would have liked to see, just a half-court heave. That did work against USN in the boys' game versus Team Fog when at half-court buzzer, one of the bench players for Team Fog just pulls up from the other three-point line, somehow drains it. But we'll go back to the court view now, starting the second quarter.
It's going to be FRA ball. Tigers still in the zone, so Coach O not having the same thought process as me, but that's okay.
Probably a good thing that he's not thinking the same thing as you. Gadsden going to pull a corner three. No good off the rim. Crane comes down with it.
Even their misses are pretty close, though. It's scary.
As Chomsky's pass deflected out of bounds. Tigers retain possession. Good crossover from Crane. Able to find some space. She gets a screen. Finds McKay. Panthers win the ball. Gadsden, good layup on the fast break.
FRA just so good in transition this game.
I'd like to see how many transition points FRA has so
Yeah.
far. Norberg finds Crane. Crane slowing it down for the Tigers. Finds Little. To McKay. Right hand fouled and one.
Great finish. Oh. So.
What?
Nope. No foul.
Whoa.
Okay. not quite sure what that whistle for. Travel.
Travel. It's confirmed by our rules specialist, Dr. Fitz.
You know, it's easy to say sitting in the booth, but USN getting a lot of open looks. They're just not finding them. The passes, I mean. They're running this pick and roll and just not getting into the roll.
Crane right hand on the fast break, no good. Tigers' parents want a travel call there. Maddox. Called. And
Foul on the floor.
on the floor. Called on Crane for a reach.
Tigers still scoreless in this quarter.
Johnson. Over to Zinner. Bounce to Davis. Into Maddox. She's fouled on the shot attempt.
This Panthers offense is just doing a very good job in making those top two players in the 2-3 zone work really hard to cover both the wing and the top of the three-point line. Definitely giving the guards some fatigue.
That was called on the floor, to correct myself. As Davis's 2 is no good. Peters to Chomsky. Over to Peters in the corner. She's pushed, no call. Screen from Little. Peters pulls through and is fouled on the layup. Goes to the line, 2 shots.
Really good take by Peters.
Peters is first. Gets an unlucky bounce. No good. Peters second. No good. Henry. Is this her
Maybe a
third?
violation, potentially.
No good. And Tigers ball. Did you say lane violation? Was it on the first or second?
Not quite sure.
Peters over to Chomsky. Over to McKay. Finds Little to Chomsky.
That is just the kind of pass USN has been having open all game. We just haven't been finding the look, but really good to see Chomsky make that pass.
As Little's pass goes out of bounds, Panthers ball.
Coach O calls a timeout.
Coach O's timeout.
Full.
Panthers full timeout, and Panthers are held to 2 for this quarter. Tigers held to 0. What do you want to see coming out of this timeout, Henry?
I mean, I think, like I was saying on that last possession, that pass, Chomsky attempted to McKay. And it's an open look US's been having all game with that backdoor cut. Just give it right to McKay's hand as she's coming to the basket. Easy layup. I think that's just the best way the Tigers can find their points right now. As for defense, doing a way better job. I still would like to see maybe some man just switch it up, keep FRA on their feet. But we'll see.
A lot of confusion this game with the refs. Me and the refs usually aren't on the same page, but this game, it's a different level.
Yeah, maybe just like us getting warmed up, commentating, they're getting warmed up, refereeing. So
maybe it's their first game of the year too.
Yeah,
so.
We'll see if it improves as we continue throughout the night. Panthers ball.
Coming out of this break. Davis on the inbound. Zinner. Zinner gonna take a corner three. It's good.
That is just the most beautiful way to work through 2-3 zone. I cannot stress enough how well coached this FRA team is.
Able to find the gaps of a 2-3 zone. And little call for travel. What'd you see there, Henry?
I thought it was a double dribble, but either way, Panthers ball. I might need to watch FRA's ball movement later, see if I can use it in my church ball games.
Zinner over to Johnson in the corner. She finds Davis. Her mid-range finds a way. And McKay's fouled on the floor.
Bit of a risky pass. USN got a little lucky there, I'd say.
Seems like even more confusion. Peters gonna try and break the press. Her dribble stolen. Lob pass to Johnson. Stolen by McKay.
Sorry if I'm giving any motion sickness to those at home. Just had to move the camera like 8 times.
And Zinner got her putback twice or 3 times there. Able to convert once.
Maybe going for the triple-double.
Stat padding. Chalos over to McKay at the free throw line. Good.
That's just kind of a awareness USN needs to have if they want to climb themselves back into this game.
Gadsby to Johnson in the corner. Passes it right to Peters. Peters trying to slow it down. Trying to find McKay, but stolen by Gadsby. Over to Davis. To Johnson. Zinner to Johnson. Back to Zinner. Into Davis. Pass is stolen by McKay. Peters. Gonna find Norberg. To Chomsky. Into McKay. Right hand. No good. Davis. Zinner gonna pull a 3. No good off the rim. Chomsky comes down with the rebound. Stolen by Gadsby. Right hand, good. Peters. Finds Norberg. Over to McKay. To Norberg. Giles sets a screen. Chomsky to the corner. She pulls her 3. No good.
Ooh. Got a lot of ball than a lot of the person, but looks clean at first.
Pardue. Pardue fouled. Goes to the line. 2 shots. Wow, it's quiet. There we go. That's more like it. Pardue's first is good. Second, no good. As Johnson gets the rebound.
Johnson is able to strike right through the USN players waiting for that rebound.
Crane over to Dawkins. Pass out of bounds. Zinner. Over to Gadsey. Back to Zinner. Pass is stolen by Dawkins. On the fast break, right hand, no good, fouled in the process. 2 shots.
Great heads-up defense by the freshman.
Able to get the steal. Then on the fast break, draws a foul. Dawkins first, no good after some unlucky bounces. Her second goes in after
Couple more bounces.
Yeah. Looks a little bit like Kawhi's. Is
Yeah.
this the dagger? Zinner. She's gonna go through. Floater, no good. Crane comes down with it.
I was watching a video today in class, and
Henry,
NBA
why were
ranked
you
that.
watching a video in class?
The NBA ranked that 3rd in the top 100 plays of the past 25 years.
What do they have higher?
LeBron's block in 2016, followed by back out to Allen, bang.
You really see that LeBron bias kicking in. Dawkins over to Crane. To McKay. Out to Norberg. Into Crane. Pump for a screen. She's going to take a 3. No
It was
good.
tipped.
It was blocked. Zinner. Over to Gadsey, going to pull a 3 of her own. No good. Pardue comes down with the offensive rebound. No good on the buzzer beater. Going into half, Panthers lead the Tigers 35-10. Henry, what do you want to see in this last 16 minutes of play from the Tigers?
Yeah, Tigers held to just 3 points this quarter. Pretty substantial drop-off from the first quarter. Did a bit of a better job on defense. Like I said, I'd like to see them maybe try out the man defense. I just don't think there's a lot the Tigers can be doing to stop the FRA offense. It's so efficient.
We'll be back in 9 minutes. Welcome back for the second half of play. About to get started in about 10 seconds here, but oh, here they come. Panthers had yet to make their way onto the court. Little miscommunication there. We'll turn it around now.
Tigers struggled a little bit in the first half. See if they can turn it around. It's going to be Tigers ball to start.
Confused me a little bit with which way he was pointing. Forgot they switched sides.
Yeah.
Crane takes it. She hands it to Peters. Gonna find McKay. Left hand, good.
Good take.
Panthers gonna be quick with it. Johnson into Davis, stolen by Crane. Crane taking it up quick, gonna go to the basket, right hand, good.
For quick points for the Tigers to start the quarter.
More points than they had in the third. Johnson gonna pull an open three, no good. Off the rim, Tigers gonna let it go out of bounds. Tigers ball.
And how about that to start a quarter?
That's quick points right there.
Can't ask for much better.
Crane into Peters. Peters finds Crane. Thought about the three, but doesn't. She's gonna drive, fouled. Goes to the line, 2 shots.
Definitely see a new strong energy in the Tigers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay,
Wow.
on the floor, maybe.
That's bad. Well,
Hey,
Henry, you
maybe
should
we can hit a three, make the most of it, you know?
Peters gets a screen from McKay. She's gonna drive, floater, good.
Hey, 2 points either way.
Henry, that's a ball don't lie right there. Johnson. She finds Pardue, whose 2 is good.
You think that was on the floor?
Wow.
What?
I don't think that was a foul, Henry.
Okay.
Do you? Converts on the M1. Crane hands it to Norberg. Into McKay. Gonna drive, kick it out to Chomsky. Crane. Bounce to Norberg. Over to Crane.
You know, Tigers just looking so much more confident with the ball in their hands.
Okay, unable to find the lap. Call for a travel. Wow.
Funny how it was the ref. That was 15 feet away, not the one 3 away, but is what it is.
Not too sure about that one, Henry. Johnson. Her pass stolen by Crane. Bounce to Peters. Gonna slow it down. Hands it to Crane. Gonna drive. Pulls through contact.
Ooh.
No good. Goes to the line. 2 shots.
Tigers really looking like the stronger team this far in the quarter.
Coming out playing fast. Getting to the basket early in possession.
Yeah, not just playing fast, but playing fast when they want to play fast and playing slow when they want to play slow. And that's really the way you run an offense.
No good on the first. Crane's second is good. 1 for 2. That trip to the line. Johnson thought about taking a quick three, doesn't. She throws it to Kelly.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. I think she caught it with her foot on the line.
FRA seems a little rattled, just not playing with that same fluidity they were playing with in the first half.
Crane, bounce to Chomsky, back to Crane, to Nordberg. Crane. Stolen by Pardue. Called for a jump ball.
One ref called a foul, the other called a jump ball. Fair. Gonna go with the jump ball there.
Henry, I think even the refs are confused by their calls tonight, as Coach Olson calls his first timeout of the second half. 3 minutes into the second half. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely just Tigers looking like an entirely different team. Just really confident in the way they're moving the ball. I think they've realized that the FRA defense isn't putting as much pressure on them as they realize, and they're really just dictating the pace of the game right now.
Tigers scored more points in the first 3 minutes of the second half than they did in the entirety of the second quarter. Really came out. Dictated the pace early on, able to score a lot of points. Panthers break really early out of this timeout. Both teams looking like they're going to break early. Maybe Coach Olson's signal for a half, and somebody got confused at the scores table. Panthers ball.
Johnson looking at the coach for instructions.
Zinner. Over to Beasley. Back to Zinner. To Johnson. A lot of confusion there. And Panthers call for over and back.
Yeah, you just see the Panthers making these silly mistakes they hadn't made in the first half at all, basically.
Seems like Panthers kind of took their foot off the gas
to
start the second half, unfocused, coming out.
Tigers still have a lot of ground to make up, though. So
Zinner over to Johnson, to Beasley, to Zinner. Zinner really slowing it down. Over to Johnson.
It looks like FRA is just trying to take the best look possible here. Haven't really been able to score much this quarter.
Pardue stolen by Peters. But then Pardue finds it. Zinner in the corner, no good. Pardue comes down with it. Stolen by Peters. Can't find anybody on the fast break. Pardue fell in the process. 2 shots.
I don't know, sorry. Maybe an overreaction, but I just didn't really see much. Yeah, just FRA not looking like the same team at all. Maybe people just switched their jerseys in, got a couple randoms, but I was praising them very highly
During
last quarter and during the break, just on how effectively they were able to move the ball, and maybe I jinxed them.
And Tigers ball. After second shot was no good.
FRA also eased up on the press, which has definitely been a good thing for the Tigers.
With only 3 players on your bench, it's hard to run a press the full game.
Yeah.
Nordberg to Chomsky. Gonna drive. Right hand, good.
Great take. Tigers have had a lot of buckets, really similar to that.
Peters gets the steal. And
foul.
Davis called for the push. Henry, we talked about it during the break, but Panthers are a really young team.
Yeah.
Really going to be really good for the years to come if they continue to develop.
Yeah, for sure.
Zinner knocks it out of bounds. Chomsky over to Crane.
FRA bringing back some of that backcourt pressure they had in the first.
And
McKay
Zinner.
called for an illegal screen, no? Never mind.
No. Zinner called for reach round. Her third of the game. Chomsky finds Crane. Gets the screen. Finds Peters. Gonna take the three. No good off the rim.
That looked good right up into it at the rim from our angle.
Thought it was good all the way. Davis. Over to Zinner. To Johnson. Johnson. Johnson gonna take it. Long two. No good. Davis comes down with it. On the putback. Good.
Not quite sure if that was on. I don't even know if it was close enough to foul it, but.
Who was it? Henry, a lot of laughing so far this game. Laughing at the refs. Definitely not with the refs. Davis and one is good. Peters bounced to Chomsky. Ooh. Into Little. Her dribble stolen by Pardue. Davis, Euro step, falls to the ground, called for travel. A little far away from the basket to start the Euro step there.
You know, even though USN's eased up on their scoring a little bit, I think they've still done a tremendous job on defense this quarter.
And
it's going to be a foul on McKay.
Wrong again, Henry.
Oh, I meant
Called
foul. A foul on McKay is in McKay was fouled.
Oh.
Not she fouled. She was the one committing the foul. But
Beasley called for the foul there.
sorry for the confusing language.
McKay's first, no good. Henry, are the Tigers in the bonus, or was that on the shot?
I think it was they're in the bonus now.
Her second's good. Johnson taking it quick up the court. Finds Beasley. Back to Johnson. Back to Beasley. Davis, right hand, no good. Pardue's putback is good. Peters gonna drive right hand, a lot of contact,
no foul.
no call.
Are we serious?
Wow, that's bad.
Peters slammed to the mats, but recovering and come back on defense.
Panthers able to convert on the no call, and then goes down, scores. Seems like a 4-point play for the Panthers there. And wow.
McKay called for the illegal screen. I've been seeing that a lot this game. Moving her feet a little too soon. Able to get away with it up until now, but
Wrong again, Henry. It was on Little.
you sure? Not on 20.
I'm sure 23.
Sorry, guys. Maybe
Pardue.
I shouldn't go into refereeing as a profession.
Definitely not. Johnson, step back three. No good.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
These refs just really strict in some ways and loose on others.
Henry, on that last possession there, that looked really James Harden-esque with the step back three.
Back. Are you implying there was a travel involved?
Might be what I'm getting at. Maddox to the line. First is good. Maddox second is good. Two different shot arcs on those free throws. One a lot higher, one lower. Peters gets the screen from Dawkins. She's going to go to the basket. And her pass, unable to find Chomsky. Panthers ball. Bounce pass into Davis. Left hand fadeaway, no good. Pardue comes down with it. Her putback, no good. Her second putback attempt, no good, but fouled in the process.
FRA just been really effective on these second chance baskets.
Henry, it looked like he signaled for 22, but there isn't a 22 on the court. So I'm guessing it was on Little, 23. As Pardue's first is no good.
Both teams in the bonus here in the third quarter.
Her second's good, 1 for 2 that time. Peters runs the pick and roll with McKay. A lot of contact, goes to the line, 2 shots.
Tigers been running that play almost every possession this game.
We've seen it a lot. We hadn't seen it in games before.
Yeah.
And as McKay goes to the line, Henry, I just saw the kid with the sign walk in. I really do like that kid.
Yeah, he's been here a couple games in a row.
McKay's first is good. Her second's good, 2 for 2 on that trip. Panthers gonna try and get a shot off.
Off the foot.
And shots was good on time, not good in relation to the basket. Henry, third quarter's finished, 3 quarters done, 1 quarter play. What do you want to see going into the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, USN really strong, I'd say, in that first half of the third quarter. Eased up a little bit towards the back half. I think USN needs to come out with that same energy they had coming out of halftime and just try and chip away at the lead and play with whatever heart they have.
One thing Dr. Fitz always says when he's up in the booth is the most important minutes of a quarter are the first 2 minutes, and the Tigers definitely won the first 2 minutes of the quarter. Definitely interesting to see what they're going to come out with now. They played a lot faster in those first 2 minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
We'll flip it back as the teams break. Coach Olsen taking a couple extra seconds here. Eight minutes left to play. Tigers travel to Webb on Friday for another district matchup. And then the next home game that will be broadcast is the student-faculty game, Henry, on January 24th.
It's going to be a fun one.
It always is.
Who are you rooting for, Andrew?
Got to be the students, you know?
Yeah.
Always is.
You know, there's always those, like, suck-ups rooting for the teachers every year. There's always a couple of them,
But no, definitely not me. I think I did that once or twice. Peter's going to take a
school.
3. Good! Davis. Her shot's blocked by Chomsky. McKay comes down with it.
You know, Andrew, if I'm being honest, I can't remember the last time the students won.
I can't either, Henry.
Curious if there's some sort of
record. Statistic, yeah. Maybe we can try to find that in our prep for the game.
Maybe we can start keeping
Chomsky's
track.
going to pull a corner 3, no good, off the rim. Zinner. Over to Gadsey, no good on a 3. Crane comes down with it. Tipped out of bounds by Pardue. Chomsky on the inbound.
You know, with the number of new additions to the faculty, I'll be curious to see what their lineup looks like this year.
You know, I was talking to Dr. Reddy this morning, and I was asking him, is he going to coach? Is he going to play? And it sounded like he's going to play or coach, which definitely be a first, I think.
He'll be involved in some way or another.
And McKay's put back. She's fouled on the attempt. Goes to the line, 2 shots. Yeah, but definitely would be a first if there's a player coach.
Yeah.
Definitely be interesting to see.
You know, we've had him up here in the booth a couple times. Seems to know ball, so.
Yeah, he definitely does. In case first is good.
Either way, we'll be enemies that day, at least.
Henry, we were talking about it. Me and you are both definitely playing next year.
Yeah.
What jersey are you wearing?
It'll definitely be some sort of LeBron. So, you know, he's my favorite player. How about you, Andrew?
McKay knew the second was good there. Kelly, right hand, no good. McKay comes down with it, finds Peters.
What will be your jersey of choice?
Ooh, gotta be the best player in the league right now, Jason Tatum.
I thought I was going to hear Jokic coming to your mouth, but.
Crane, a lot of contact on that, no foul call. Her mid-range, no good. A rifle of a pass from Zinner. Maddox, no good. Peters comes down with it. And Henry, we're going to have to go out, buy some chalk for the pregame next year.
I don't know if you've seen that clip of before the Team USA, they had LeBron chalk toss, Jason Tatum's ear pull, and Curry's baseline run. Maybe we should get somebody to recreate that footage for us.
Ooh, good idea.
Who'll be our Curry, though?
Gotta be the best shooter.
I mean,
you know?
everybody knows I'm the best shooter in
Oh.
the grade, so.
I don't know about that one. McKay finds Chalos. Her pass stolen by Gadsey. Right hand, no good. On the putback, good.
I'm just going to say this live to kind of keep this idea on track, but I think we should have a teacher-faculty skills competition, maybe a 3-point contest, lower the goals, do a dunk contest.
Ooh, dunk contest.
That would be entertaining.
What faculty member you think's winning the faculty dunk contest?
I mean, if we lower the goal to maybe 8, 9.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Royers got hops.
Henry, I gotta say, when I was in about 7th grade, I did win a dunk contest with the with the goals on 7 feet.
Wow, proud of you.
I think I went for a self-lob East Bay.
Oh, okay.
Peters. A lot of contact. Zinner. Called for a block.
Who do you think would be our designated shooter in a 3-point contest?
I can tell you
no
who
basketball players allowed.
I can tell you who it definitely won't be is Paulo Sow. After watching his jump shot, everybody would agree with me. But I gotta say probably Perrault.
Pra, yeah.
I think he would
It's
be
either
our
Pra or Ebby, too. Long time basketball players who just don't happen to be on the roster this year.
Davis over to Kelly. Peters tries to fight for it. She can't. Gadsey gonna take a long time. Doesn't take the 3. Johnson over to Zinner. She's going to drive, a Euro step, right hand, good. Wow.
Really good move.
Peters. Right hand, off the glass, no good. A lot of contact, no call. Zinner rifles it to Chomsky. Chomsky in a lob across to Peters. Chomsky over to Peters. Henry, one thing we always saw in the prior years was the two refs, Coach Scout and Coach G. With Coach G's recent leaving, who do you think will be the second ref?
I mean, I'd be happy to take the position. Maybe
Ooh. if
maybe
it were
not
to
on
be
my
you,
don't use this game as a reference.
oh,
I think it'd be really nice to kind of have a one teacher, one student, keep the balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say, Henry, if that were the case, I would be front row, like you hear it after every call.
Why my year? I'd be making good calls for us.
And Tigers call a timeout. Henry, 3 minutes left to play. What do you want to see from the Tigers?
Like I said, their goal is going into the fourth quarter, just keep playing with intensity and hold your head high. They really have had a lot of good, promising possessions this game, despite the score.
Tigers really came out hot to start both of the second half quarters. Yeah. Definitely something that looks really good. What do you think the Tigers need to build upon?
Yeah, I think, like I said, we saw them run that pick and roll with McKay, just maybe finding her on that option more often, kind of seeing the whole floor, I think, instead of hyper-focusing and kind of telegraphing where your next move's going to be.
Panthers again break early from their huddle. Interesting strategy there. I don't even think they didn't sit down either. Zinner's three, no good. Davis. Pass stolen by Chowers.
Good
Crane.
ball handling by Crane.
As it gets stolen by Zinner. Johnson on the fast break. Left hand, good. Dawkins, left hand, no good. So Henry, who do you think will be the second ref? We never got a real answer from you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think of somebody who would know the rules well enough who doesn't play the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It could be the new middle school athletic director who started here Monday.
I'd say maybe an assistant basketball coach.
As Crane gets the pick and roll from Chalos. Tigers continue to run the pick and roll. Dawkins over to Thompson. Crane gonna kick it to Dawkins, long two, no good. Maddox gets the steal. Johnson on the fast break, a lot of contact, no good, 2 shots. Johnson, she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Henry, she started off pretty hot from behind the arc, and then we saw her take less from behind the arc. Really good
Tigers
shooter.
also shot very few 3-pointers this game. Can maybe think of a 4 or 5, but
Yeah, sounds about right.
definitely less than usual. You wonder if that was part of Coach O's game plan for the new year.
Crane takes it up for the Tigers. She's played a lot of minutes today. Spin move, drives, and
Gonna be on the
shoots
floor.
foul. And on the floor. Might be the first call I've agreed with tonight.
We'll see if they can pick it up during the boys' game.
Hopefully. Otherwise, they'll definitely hear it from the USN student section. Oh. And Crane able to throw it off Gatsy.
Worked that time. Didn't work earlier in the game, but
Tigers trying to find something. As FRA able to tip the pass and get the steal. Gatsy over to Beasley. Johnson in the corner, her three, good. Crane gets the stream from Thompson. She's gonna drive, a lot of contact called that time.
that was a really good move from Crane. Wonder if Coach O gave her some sort of driving green light. She's definitely
Taking a lot
attempted
more.
a lot more this game. And they've been working pretty well
Yeah.
against a pretty tough defense.
As Gatsy fouls out, her fifth foul. Crane's first, no good. Crane's second, no good. Johnson, left hand, no good. Davis on the putback, no good. Johnson gonna take the three, no good. Dawkins able to get the rebound. And Davis intercepts it, takes a long two, no good. Tigers get the rebound. Johnson gets the steal. And timeout, Coach Olson.
A lot of no goods.
I counted 5. How many did you count, Henry?
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah.
I'll be really curious to see the stat sheet for tonight.
And Panthers don't even take a second of this timeout. Already out on the floor before the timer even starts.
Just over 12 seconds left in this game.
A
Coach
lot
O
of
just,
a lot of steals on that last possession. Just a lot of dysfunction from
Yeah.
the looks of it. We'll flip back now for the end of the game. 12 seconds left.
kind of got that FRA free throw cheer stuck in my head.
What was it? I didn't quite hear it.
I don't think I should sing it.
As Davis comes down with the rebound. I believe she'll just dribble it out. That's the final buzzer. Final score, 64 Panthers, 27 Tigers. Following up in about 30 minutes, the boy Tigers tip off with the boy Panthers. Henry, what do you think the Tigers saw tonight that they'll change?
Yeah, I mean, despite the loss, a lot to be proud of. You know, we keep talking about those opening minutes of the third quarter, especially. I think Tigers were on a 6-0 run to begin the quarter, just doing really good, finishing on their drives. Definitely saw a bit of a change in the game plan. Saw a lot more usage from Crane, Nordberg, less three-point attempts. We'll see how they can build on that throughout the remainder of the season.
And we'll be back